All right, we're here with a couple of Green Run Stallions. They closed out the regular season a perfect 5-0 overall, defeating their city rival Landstown by a count of 62-47. On Friday night, we're joined by Elijah Kennedy, the silky smooth two-guard, 27 points for him, 9 of 18 from the field, 5 of 9 from long distance, 6 rebounds. He cranked one home at the end as well, 4 assists. And Aidan Darrell, 8 points for him, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. He gets the start tonight with Jacob Cooper, the reigning state player of the year, out of the lineup. Fellas, thanks for doing this with us here virtually. Congrats on the win. How'd it feel to finish up the season with a goose egg, another win over a good team?
Good.
You go.
My fault, E. Go ahead.
It felt great. We've been focusing all this week. This whole week during practice, just getting used to not playing with Jake and just basically stopping DJ because that was the main guy and that was the only he could have been a potential problem, but we was able to stop him.
Mm-hmm. We'll get to that in a little bit here. The defensive work on Donald Hand Jr., one of the best players around. Aidan, for you getting the start, as mentioned, Jacob did not play tonight due to some disciplinary reasons, but you get in the game. Was this your first career start?
Yes.
Okay, and you are a junior?
Yes.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about, were you excited, anxious, nervous? Kind of what were the emotions getting the start against another undefeated team?
It was a little nervous at first because the pressure of having to stop DJ and then missing one of our main guys. It felt good.
Sure. For people who haven't watched you play, tell us a little bit about your game and what Coach Harris asks out of you, your role with the team, because you've been kind of a super sub guy. But next year, when these guys like Jake and Eli and George Wilson and Jaden McIntosh and Adric Gill all graduate, they're going to be one of the headliners.
It's kind of different depending on who I'm in the game with. If I'm in a game with Jake and Eli and them, my role is to score. But if I'm not by myself, I got to facilitate the ball and let the other guys open.
Eli, for you, without your wingmate, or to put it, the floor general and Jake tonight, you guys are a dynamic duo. What was your mentality and mindset with him out in the court tonight?
I just had to play harder than usual and pick up the slack where it's needed, and that's what I did.
Looked like both you and J-Mac came out really conscious of stretching them out with three-point shots, getting the ball reversing. 18-8 first quarter. Was it important to get off to that good tone, knowing they couldn't dig in defensively and you had to play from behind? How big was that to kind of start off pretty strong?
It was a huge accomplishment. We didn't want them to get going and we'd be down at half or down at any point in the game, and then we have to struggle and we'd be in a dogfight in the fourth quarter.
For both of you guys, Landstown is the rival. I think the last 16 times the two schools have played, Greenland's got 9 wins. Landstown's got 7. You won the state championship in Division 5 last year. Landstown won it in Division 6 the year before. And I know some of the players have graduated and changed over the last 2 years, but for both of you, Eli, you can go first, Aidan, you can follow us. Just speak on that rivalry and how much you guys look forward to the challenge, because I think they kind of bring out the best in you. Sometimes you bring out the best in them.
Yeah, even with the crowd being gone, it still I felt the same intensity and energy in the gym. And we just tried to keep the record going, keep the record positive on our side. And, yeah.
And to follow up on that, this is a big game for the playoffs for you guys to get that springboard, right?
Yes, sir. Without the crowd, the energy was still there from our bench. And, we wanted to keep the streak going with a good rivalry.
Let's talk about the defensive strategy on Donald Hand Jr., because it's not every day or every game that you play a prospect who's ranked in the top 100 in the country, and DJ is in the class of 2022 by multiple services. What was the strategy behind trying to slow him down and contain him?
We knew they was his only scorer, so our main focus was to keep him under 20 and then worry about the rest of the guys and box out, man. Because the rest of the team had to box out. So we just had to box out, keep him under 20, and we had the job done.
And Eli, was part of it kind of just mix things up because one guy's not going to be the quote-unquote DJ stopper?
Yeah, we had several defenses and they all worked. And we just always had to make sure we knew where he was. And we couldn't let him get any type of hot start or couldn't let him get hot at all. We had to make him uncomfortable, and that's what we did.
Third quarter, Eli, there was a stretch where you hit the floor pretty hard, had a little bit of a nasty spill, and then you kind of just took the game on with a vengeance. I think you scored the next 6 points, had 9 straight for the team, hit a 3, got an and 1. Did it kind of click for you like, all right, refuse to lose time, kind of take over in a way? What was kind of your thought at that point when you kind of hit the floor, but then you went off with a vengeance?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, during the third quarter, we turned the ball over like 3 or 4 times in a row, and we were in the lead, and I didn't want to be in a dogfight, so we just had to do what I had to do and take over.
For both of you, Aidan and Eli, and Aidan, you can go first here. Rebounding. I mean, how pivotal was that tonight, knowing that they got a lot of offensive rebounds the last game against Princess Anne, and you out-rebounded them as a team 38-26?
That played a big part tonight. We know they was a rebounding team, so we had to go in there and box out because they got a lot of offensive boards in their last game. And we just needed to rebound. That's what we did.
And Eli, I know Coach Harris has been on you to kind of get that near that double-digit mark for rebounds to help out Georgia McGlass tonight. And you had about 6 or 7, but you got some early ones to kind of keep them from getting second shots.
Yeah, he's been emphasizing that a lot. I mean, I don't really be leaking out. I just happen to be at a 3-point line, and when the ball go up, I feel like I'm too far. But I had to stop doing that tonight and go help my big man down there.
Well, just ask him when you get a chance what his career rebounding averages were at GW Danville back in the 1990s. I'm sure you probably doubled them if you just go back in those archives and look. So, last one for you guys. We'll have some fun rapid fire style questions. Playoffs coming up. It's a weird situation. We have no idea how many teams are going. There's been a team of 2 that's been on quarantine situation. I mean, I imagine you're feeling fortunate and blessed to be in it. But at the same token, you guys are going to want to go win it. So what do you guys got to do to get back in that position to have a chance to win it?
We just got to stay focused, stay on track, and just execute the game plan every game from here on out.
Aiden?
Yeah, we got to execute. No silly mistakes again. That might mess us up in the future. But in the long run, we just got to stay focused and execute.
Okay. All right, I could easily go through like who's the best rebounder, who's the best dunker, who's the best 3-point shooter, best pass, all that stuff with you guys, but you're all going to pick yourselves or want to pick yourselves. So I'm going to change it up a little bit. All right, best singer on the team.
Me easily.
You easily?
Easily.
I don't know if Eli agrees with that. Is that true or no?
I'm not a singer, so it's not me. If I had to see, let me see. There's probably some people on the sneak that probably be singing and stuff. They're a little bit afraid. Probably couldn't find out. It probably is Aidan.
Okay. Best dancer on the team. The best moves. Has okay. All right.
Yes.
2 more for you. Fastest guy on the team. Who's winning a race, like a 40-yard dash?
Either me or George. I would say. And Zay, Isaiah, he's pretty fast.
Isaiah Chisholm. Okay. You agree with that, Aidan, or you disagree?
You can't forget about Derek, bro.
Derek. Yeah.
And I know he was missing tonight, so best wishes to him. He'll hopefully be back for you guys next week in the playoffs. All right, the last 2. Who does the best Coach Harris impersonation on the team?
Harris, easily.
Harris.
Oh man, when I hear Harris' impersonation, I'm about to get him, man. He want to run some laps, man. Go ahead. You can't believe Harris is like that, man. There goes Hatfield doing that crazy talk, man. I'm trying to get these guys. All right, last one for you guys. Super Bowl pick. It's coming up on Super Sunday, the Chiefs and the Bucks. I don't know how much you guys watch football or care. If you got a team you're rooting for in this game, give me a pick who wins this game. Give me a score if you can and an MVP.
I'll probably give it to Kansas.
You got KC? All right. You got a score and an MVP, Aidan, or no?
I say 35-28 probably.
35-28 and MVP. You got is Mahomes or somebody, or?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, you can pass on that. What about you, Eli?
Got the Bucks.
You're going Bucks. Okay.
Score. I don't know. The Super Bowl's been kind of weird the past couple of years. So probably, I'll say 42-28.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, here's
MVP
what
Tom.
you do. If Eli's right, Coach Harris has to wear something crazy, not Aiden. And if Aiden's right, Coach Harris has to wear something crazy, not Eli. So that's how it's going to work. We'll make that here. Maybe we'll make him get on a ladder. I saw tonight Riverbend won their district championship and they had a coach get on a ladder. Although I'm not sure him on a ladder with scissors is a good idea either. So that might not be a good idea.
Oh, snap.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
well,
let's
thank you.
And guillotines.
What was that, Aiden?
I think he deserves a guillotine.
Yeah, put him on a tower or something.
Ouch. That's a little rough. Well, hey guys, you both be safe. Congrats on the win tonight. Enjoy the Super Bowl on Sunday and hopefully the playoffs, another long run for you and the Stallions in your quest to a state championship again. Best wishes to you both. Thank you for doing this and enjoy the weekend. All right.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.